So you seem to like my rants, so maybe I'll come rant for a little bit more. But I don't actually really like ranting, but I thought I'd come say hello. They just come out, like, it's the way, like, if we taught everyone creativity, yeah, everyone's brains would eventually, like, all creatively learn their own way to, like, click. Does that make sense? Because, like, when you see the earth, yeah, it's not really, like, round and it's not really flat, is it? Like, when I walk around here every day looking at the hills, I can't see round and I can't see flat. It's like, she has her own movement when you really look at it at a cellular level. But, like, everything must meet here somewhere, like, in the core, you know? Like, in the core. So, like, if we're dealing with this outer layer, yeah, and then we're going down a layer, then another layer, then another layer, then it meets here. So, like, this bit is quite confusing because there's a lot more of it, and then we're going to, like, filter it into, and then into, and this is what happens, like, with the frequencies. So at the moment we're just dealing with, like, a bit of a more complex web, but it's not really, it's just, like, disharmonised frequencies, whereas we want to make them, like, ebb and flow. And that is, like, through the actual subconscious mind, like, where the attention, where the energy is of the people. That's what we want to move. Like, we actually want to move the energy of them. Because people want a way out, but they don't really understand. This is why they do try and, like, you know, they wire you. They, like, wire you, like, I have to charge this iPad, or I have to charge my phone. And I always realised that I didn't have to charge my heart. Like, our bodies, like, are amazing. Like, when I did my Vipassana, you could feel the blood moving through the veins, yeah. You can, like, train your brain to feel, like, really sharply. So I realised that there was so much going on, like, within my body, my cellular structure all the time. And that was creating energy as well, but you don't really all need it. Like, we need to change the energy source. We're just programmed in a certain way. So, like I said, it's all, like, behind the scenes. Like, the problem with the schools and that is, like, the timings of, like, sit down at a desk from this time to this time per hour, then another hour. It's like training people, like, in a certain way to, like, hold certain bits of information, or, like, be almost, like, manipulated, do this, do that, walk around. It makes them, like, programmed like zombies. And then they, like, draw your attention in certain places with, like, certain frequencies over the TV adverts into, like, dream states and things like that. They actually, like, hypnotising us in so many different ways. So we're going to have to creatively stand up and, like, undo this kind of, like, weaved mess that they've already made. But we're going to do it in an artistic way of beauty. So we're going to unplug all that energy, and we're going to weave it and twist it straight into colour. Like, because as soon as you turn it into this colour, like the hue, it's already changed vibration instantly, like, within that changeover. So all you have to do is, like, put colour in the chakras of your hands. Like, simplicity is complex again. And then if you're walking around and you get diverted with any energy, you can just visually turn it into something, into the crystal grid, and put it there. No matter where you are, what time, you know. And when you learn more about your perception of you being a crystal, and you seeing this perception, like, within this part of the mind that we're activating, and that we're bringing down the light, so it's going into this layer, and then again it will come refined down to the frequency waves in the middle. And frequency and light both hold, like, vibration. They're just different. So this is what we're going to look at decoding. We have enough people on here now. Like, this is just from people channeling information. So this is, like, the new Google. Like, people need to stop looking at Alexa and that, and, like, Google and all this, like, crap. AI, yeah, like I said, it's all crap. And then EI, so, like, you can actually download information instantly. And once this starts powering up more, so people are also draining this from the internet, and they're using the heart to deflect whether the emotion is true or not, because you can actually get it from a feeling within, and that means that is drawing the magnetism from whatever you're responding to. Yeah, so it's like you need whatever's coming towards, and and then that's where the frequencies are almost starting to tie up together, but it's as it's becoming like down, as it's grounding at the same time as it's going out, because the light is reflecting out as it's affecting from the middle up into the layers. Because the crystalline grid is also like all here, you know, it's within the frequency. So it's a frequency of light, you know, like the 144 that the twin flame community and stuff is, and the conscious community is talking about, is 144 would be the light frequency waves. So it's a certain beam of colour that we're anchoring down into the crystalline, and then we're powering up, so we're anchoring the light, and then we're powering it down into the earth, or, you know, just through your auric field, through your own universe, through your own light. And if everyone creatively did this, and everyone's mind was able to calculate creatively like mine, and like other people's that are training, yeah, then they would all eventually find their own way in this part here. This own frequency would then decipher, you know, the minimal frequencies would then combine and then shine back out. And they're the ones that will be able to fix the problem, because we were all drawn here as a light frequency in the first place, because the frequency in the core, so Gaia, actually asked our frequency of light to be drawn here. To be drawn here to help her fix and help her heal, because it's actually holding back our solar system. Like there's actually a deflected light grid that was up in a diamond shape that was actually like broken like thousands and thousands of years ago. And that allowed this darker light energy to come through into this solar system, and now like it's like got embedded in other planets and that as well. And Earth is like really important. Earth is like a gem within this solar system. It's like the main light refracting out. And so this is like the heart. Earth is like the heart of this web of corruption that's been set up. So as we bring down the 44K, we're just taking it up to another level, because they've already been playing around in 4D, and we're just going to take it up to 5. So it's a frequency of light, and it's just another new perception that spins out, you know, all the corruption here. So like just all the stuff that language caps, basically, we're just going to look at everything in a new form. And there you go. See, I did this one without music. But if I do them all without music, I don't want to upload them all to everyone. Yeah. Because I like the music to help flow. The music helps flow, but I'll do a couple and then I have to send them on YouTube till we start working together. This is when we need to start working together, because it'll be a lot easier. But we'll get there. And yeah, I'm chilling today, so I'm actually listening to certain frequencies of music, like I said, that help me with visualize, and then I'm powering that energy through my structure into this one, and I'm merging them through the hue, because these contain the hue, and then that's what we're pulling down. And then that, like, I'll throw that bit of information in, and then it will come back in other forms, like around. So this is how I'm managing to see where this is, and it's absolutely everywhere. It is everywhere. So yeah, we need to start like really looking into this a bit more now. But yeah, exciting times. Reclaiming the subconscious mind. This is how it should be. We should be living these lives already. Do you know what I mean? And we've got a lot of catching up to do. Like, we're really actually quite far behind, but you know, that could also be our advantage at the same time. I always see the advantage in everything. And there is a huge advantage in like all these depths and all these dark places people have been in, and we're going to bring up. Like, I just see it as a pure energy. Like, I actually see this kind of these deep colours as a darker energy, and it makes it light instantly to me. Like, it's really transformed. So yeah, like, if I'm taking on all this emotion, I'm literally putting it straight into this straight away, and it creates beauty that's like instantly transforming, transmuting. So this is what we're going to teach people to do in these centres and that. And like, I actually really enjoy it. I love it. Like, people love it. Like, why do you think people go out? Why do you think people have all these addictions? Because they're trying to get near to places that give this kind of energy. When actually we have it, we can just create it on our own. We just lost our way a bit. So yeah. Anyway, a lot of love. I am still in my onesie, but I am still powering up this. It's actually snowing here today, so I'm not going out to walk my dogs today. I'm just going to be mucking around with the crystal grid today. Anyway, a lot of love, guys.